Hi, you are watching The Times News. From yesterday, the only thing that is being discussed in the entire United States is whether Trump will be arrested or not. Trump's name is the only thing on everyone's tongue. All the media channels of America are talking about the indictment imposed on Trump, and on the other hand, Russian media channels are doing a unique propaganda on Trump's arrest. Russian media is trying to prove that Donald Trump has been arrested. Russian TV NTV showed fake photos of Trump's arrest. Russian television viewers saw images of Donald Trump's arrest today. But there's a problem. They were fakes created by artificial intelligence, AI. While the Russian channel noted that the former president has not yet been arrested, the photos were presented out of context with no mention of their origin. Computer-generated images of his arrest surfaced online early last week, after the former president said he expected to be indicted. Generative AI, as the technology is called, makes it very easy to create convincing images of almost anything. While AI images may look real at first glance, the technology is still not photorealistic. On the one hand, the Russian media is busy doing this kind of wrong reporting. And on the other hand, prosecutors in New York are preparing to surrender Donald Trump to judicial authorities, becoming the first U.S. president to be charged with a crime. Trump's lawyer says the former president will not be handcuffed for his court appearance next Tuesday. Joe Tacopina also says Trump will plead not guilty to the charges and will aggressively challenge the legal validity of the case. A court spokesman said the hearing is scheduled for Tuesday at 14:15 local time. Prosecutors are investigating hush money payments to an adult film star before Trump's 2016 election. Former porn star Stormy Daniels claims she had an affair with the former president and was paid $130,000 to keep quiet. The payment was legal, but Trump reportedly recorded it as a business expense. Falsifying business records is illegal in New York. He denied wrongdoing and the case, saying the indictment was political persecution. Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican congresswoman and Trump ally who spoke at his recent 2024 campaign rally in Texas, says she will be in New York next week. In a tweet, she says, "We must protest against the unconstitutional witch hunt." In contrast, Mike Pence, who was vice president under Trump, called the indictment outrageous, but said there was no reason to protest. Former Vice President Mike Pence called Trump's indictment an outrage and suggested that the Manhattan district attorney leading the case, Alvin Bragg, was politically motivated. Pence said, "It will only serve to further divide our country." Pence also said the case would upset the perception of the vast majority of the American people who believe in justice, who believe in equal treatment before the law. Meanwhile, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, widely seen as Trump's main potential opponent for the Republican presidential nomination, slammed the indictment on Twitter, saying it was un-American. He said, "Weaponizing the legal system to advance a political agenda turns the rule of law on its head." And on the other hand, Donald Trump's daughter also entered the fray in support of her father. Donald Trump's daughter Ivanka has posted on Instagram in response to her father's indictment. "I love my father and I love my country. Today, I ache for both." She continues her brief statement by saying, "I appreciate the voices in the political arena expressing support and concern." Ivanka served as a White House aide during Trump's presidency. President Joe Biden repeatedly declined to comment on the indictment of his predecessor, former President Donald Trump, as he left the White House on Friday morning. A Manhattan grand jury voted Thursday to indict Trump, making him the first former U.S. president to be charged with a crime, the culmination of a political surge defined by an unprecedented scandal. Has happened. As he left the White House for storm-ravaged Mississippi, Biden was asked if he was concerned about further dividing the nation as a result of the protests or indictments. The president repeatedly replied that he had no comment. "If you like my news, please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye."